as a team. Like at first at the beginning of the year we kind of goofed off and really was like, oh, this isn't a big deal, but we actually came together as a team, and that's really good and everything. And I feel like we did really well, really good. And as you guys said, having us come in as people who have never done this before, and you guys have been certified for who knows how long, and saying that we topped your performances, that's really great. You guys give yourself a round of applause for that. That's insane. Good job, guys. Don't forget to write what you think you guys did well, what we could have done better, and what your overall perspective is of this whole.
Personally.
Yeah, same thing, Adam.
Are you guys writing those over the weekend? We're going to Monday, so it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't forget to critique what went on.
Good, good. Okay, medical treatment area. Who's in charge of medical treatment? Yeah, can you give us your perspective too?
I think we all did really well, but there was kind of a lack of communication at the beginning, which he kind of mentioned that I kind of yelled at people because they weren't doing their job.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they did really good.
So that would be an area to work on,
Yeah.
trying to problem solve how to make that better. It was a big area and a kind of a loud area too, which makes communication more challenging. So taking those things into consideration as you guys brainstorm would be good. Yeah, okay, good job. You guys did a really good job. I loved how that you guys were going and you were rechecking people, because maybe some of them did need to be recategorized because conditions change. Medical conditions can change really quickly. So you guys did a really good job at that. So good. And I saw people's feet propped up in creative ways using your available resources for people who might have been going into shock. That was really good. So, yeah.
I just got to record myself. I misidentified the little girl that was so good. Right? The one over here is the green sitting in the back row there.
Ah, right. Mr. Rasmussen. Mr. Rasmussen, the great teaser teacher. Woo!
Just short and sweet, I'm very proud of you.
Yes.
Good job.
Introduce to you Dan Goloski. He's with the Regional State Farm Office, and he's here obviously videotaping and taking pictures. Maybe has interviewed some of you today, and they're considering supporting our disaster supply cache project that we've been working on. And
Yes!
I just wanted to say I'm from Seattle and I came here and I was totally impressed by what was going on here. I miss having people hurt and how you were attentive and really you were helping them. It was amazing and I applaud you all. Thank you to the teachers and the people who volunteered. This was a great experience for me, so thank you very much.
Yeah. NewsLincolnCounty.com. If you want the most current news for Lincoln County all the time, NewsLincolnCounty.com. He has it. I mean, I love going on there and just find out what's going on here, not in the valley, but here all the time. So what's your perspective, Dave?
My perspective is, it's kind of, when something happens, you're still kind of in your old mind, but then you start seeing all the stuff that's in front of you. It takes time to focus. So if you're a little loose on communication going in, that's normal, but focus as soon as you can. I've been through the Sylmar earthquake, I went through the Loma Prieta earthquake in California, and I can tell you that the conditions that are in here and what goes on, this is the real thing, except there's real blood and real injuries. So keep in mind that this stuff is real, it's serious, and I'd go onto YouTube and just look and see because there's a lot of video out there of real on-the-ground stuff. The Chilean earthquake that we just had in South America, and obviously the Fukushima earthquake over in Japan. Look at those videos, and always remember that you're going to save lives. You're going to keep somebody on this earth by being trained. And you guys did a great job. You're focused, and I applaud you.
Good job. Okay, the search and rescue team leaders. All right. Let's hear from you guys.
My team at first, we weren't really focused and communicating very much, but as time went by, we kind of focused more and communicated what we wanted and got it done.
My group did a pretty good job with the carries. We probably should have took more time and discussed what the carry we should have done instead of just trying to do it because probably could have seriously hurt somebody. And that's it. We did a pretty good job overall.
You know what, this kind of self-evaluation is so amazing for you guys to be so mature, to be able to look at yourself and say, these are some things that we need to work on, because those skills, that self-awareness, are gonna make you so successful in everything you do in life. Awesome. Good job, guys.
I wanted to make one comment. Being the search and rescue team leader, I think personally is the hardest job of all. It's very, very difficult. And I do have to compliment Brandon. He was the one in this room. And, you know, I could actually see the gears turning as he was recognizing his role and what he was doing and how to do it. And just in the course of the, was it 30 minutes, I could see his improvement dramatically. And I would like to say for our North Lincoln Fire and Depot Bay Fire, you should tag Brandon. He might be a good recruit for our fire.
I just think you guys did awesome. Are there any final comments that people want to share that would be constructive and helpful for our debrief?
Can I make one quick comment?
Yeah, absolutely.
If this ever, sooner or later, we are going to have some sort of disaster in our community, we're going to be put to the test, aren't we?
Yeah.
It may not be in our lifetime, but sooner or later, if we keep perpetuating somebody, we train or ourselves, we're going to have to take care of some sort of disaster. And making tough decisions is going to be part of that, and it's going to be really hard. Make sure you take care of yourself after the whole thing's over. Part of what we need to do is called emotional first aid. If we have to take care of a friend of ours, or realize a friend of ours is not going to make it, and step away and go take care of somebody that can be helped, that's going to be very hard. When the whole thing is said and done, make sure you talk to somebody, make sure you take care of yourself, make sure you take care of each other. That's very important. That's something we learned in the fire service years ago. We used to just suck it up, we're tough, and it hurt us. Nowadays, we realize when we get done with something that's bothersome to us, we meet and we go through a certain amount of time and it makes us feel better. We're able to talk about it and give over it. So think about that. It's very, very important.
That's a good point. And thank you to North Lincoln Fire, Dennis, for coming down and helping us. And thank you to Depot Bay Fire District for hosting us here. Okay, any final words? Mr. Rasmussen, instructions?
Yes. Okay, if we all work together like we have been and get that stuff loaded in my white truck and Chester, you gonna put it in yours too? We'll get this loaded up 10, 15 minutes. Call your parents now so you got rides home. And don't forget to write this stuff up.
Well done, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Give all the backpacks